spread the word about this nonsense. So anyway, what we're going to talk about today is the enemy within. I am the enemy, apparently. You're storing water? Uh-huh. Your neighbor says, why do you have all that water stored up? Why do you have all that food? People that can vegetables are now suspect. Oh, you're bad. You might be a prepper. Well, what's wrong with preparing for a natural disaster? Let's just forget about the government. Forget about supply chains going down. Forget about communists basically taking over. Forget about all those possibilities. All right? What about hurricanes, earthquakes, anything? I've been without power 3 times in my life for over a week because of hurricanes. Twice in Maryland, which people say, well, hurricane, you're in Maryland? Really? Well, guess what? Yeah. You better be ready for it. If you're not, things suck. So preppers, people who have a couple months of food, a couple months of water, 5, 10, 15, 300,000 rounds of ammunition, whatever it is. People used to ask me, why do you got 30, 40,000 rounds of ammunition? Why not? Why the hell not? What does it matter to you? If you're my neighbor, why the hell do you care? I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm an NRA life member. I've never hurt anybody with a gun. I've never robbed anybody. I'm probably one of the most upstanding, law-abiding, tax-paying, honest citizens in the world. And yet, now, this government, I'm the boogeyman now. Remember, Bush? No, it was the Islamists. It was that they took down the towers. So we had a bad guy. We have to have a bad guy. That we used to be the Soviets. It was the commies. Of course, the whole game is run by the bigger picture. Anybody that doesn't know that, again, is probably not paying attention very well. So now we're the bad guys. Any of you that were listening to this video and agree with me, who has some food stored up, some ammo, maybe some water, whatever, you're kind of thinking, things aren't really looking really good right now. So we better kind of, and you should always be that way, actually. There's never anything wrong, because what you can do is rotate. If you've got non-perishable food, but that does have a date, when it gets to that date or a little bit beyond, well, you replace it. You use it and you replace it with something new. You rotate. This isn't rocket science. It's called being prepared for the inevitable situation in which our government crumbles, loses control. We don't even have a government right now. This guy's not running anything. The president never really does. But this guy is literally, I don't even think he's there. Like, he's not even in the White House. Okay? These backdrops aren't even real. So something is very, very wrong. There's people missing in action right now. There's big players from a few months ago, year and a half ago, and all this BS with Trump and everything else. I haven't seen them. Where are they? Where'd they go? They just freaking disappeared? I have a hard time believing that. But no, I'm the enemy now. You're the enemy if you agree with me and have basically done your due diligence and made sure that you and your family or whoever you're, domiciled with, and hopefully your neighbors and you have gotten together at least a little bit and talked about, hey, there's a possibility that these situations could arise, and let's make sure that we stick together and don't let this, at least this street or this block, go to hell. Then of course there we have to have the means to prevent that. But yeah, it's amazing. You live almost 6 decades in this country, born here, lived here all my life, paid taxes, never been arrested for a misdemeanor or a felony. Um, and now, because I'm not 100% certain of what's going to happen in the future, and I'm kind of getting ready for that possibility that things might not be real good one day, and you might not be able to go to the store for a while and buy stuff. The idea that because I'm trying to prepare for that, I'm somehow in danger. Come on, Democrats, you can do better than that. You can do better than call a lifetime NRA member whose father fought near the Battle of the Bulge in Patton's army. You can do better, okay, than to claim that somehow someone like me, a lifelong law-abiding, tax-paying, hard-working citizen whose dad literally, like I said, fought for Patton in Patton's army against the Nazis, to sit there and try to tell people that somehow I'm a danger, it's enough to make you physically sick. I'm not the danger, Joe, Nancy, Chuck. You guys are the danger, and we outnumber you. Be prepared, y'all. Stay safe. God bless.